Coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I'm here with a Get Ready With Me video, and it's been a hot minute since we've done one of these. I've put on makeup, I've gotten ready, I've gone out, but I just haven't had time to do a Get Ready With Me. I don't think you've missed them because I've been able to keep up with my 82-minute long videos, but no Get Ready With Me's have been scheduled for a while. Have they? I don't even know. I can't keep up with my life. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna turn off the light on my mirror. And I normally get ready with the light on this mirror on, but I feel like when I'm filming, if the light is on, it kind of like brightens my face too much and you can't really see what I'm doing. But before I get into it, can we talk about my shirt for a second? Let's talk about this little shirt for a second. And that's not the best part. This is the best part. You guys ready? Ta-da! Okay, funny story. You guys know I like my pandas. You know I like my unicorns. And you guys know how much I love you. And so I went to my P.O. box the other day. And I rarely go to my P.O. box. I go to my P.O. box. I should probably get started, right? Actually, now that you guys are here, I'm going to get rid of some primers. Because I'm on this, like, no dimethicone kick. I've been trying to get more familiar with makeup. I feel like I've kind of plateaued when it comes to beauty. Like, I review products, I try new products, I like them, and I share that with you. But I feel like something's missing from this channel, whether it's education or familiarity with certain products, you know, some products versus another, trends in makeup, things like that. I feel like we can really up the ante with the caliber and quality of our videos. So I kind of decided to venture into the world of ingredients, which was probably a little overzealous on my behalf, let's be honest. And I think I want to start purging my collection from any product that includes dimethicone. So we'll get into that in a little bit, but let's kind of jump. I'm kind of jumping around. You know how we do it here, Coffee Break with Dani. So Pores No More from Dr. Brat. As much as I love it, it's probably like the second ingredient in the formula. What else? This one from Milk is good. This one has dimethicone. This is the Kevin Aquan one, but I feel like it's the, I don't know, like it's down the road on the list of ingredients in regards to quantity. So if you guys read like an ingredient list, like on a product, food, or stuff like that, the very first product is the one that there's more of, and it goes in order from most of it to least amount. Fun fact of the day. What else is there that has dimethicone? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this Smashbox one does too, but I think it has it in like a surname. You know how some products have like a different name to them because the composition's a little bit different, but it's still the same type of product? I'm gonna have to look into that. Anyway, so I want to use a primer. Let's use this one. We haven't used the Veil Mineral Primer from Hourglass in a long time. I really like it, but like I told you guys, I try not to use it as often because I feel like it doesn't play nice with all products. So on some days it could be hit or miss, or rather, on all days that I use it, it's hit or miss. It's either gonna love my foundation or hate my foundation. And some days I can't run the risk. You know, I just need my makeup to work out. So we're gonna take, whoa, did you guys see that? You probably missed it because it was, oh, maybe the reflection of the mirror caught it. It totally exploded. Totally exploded. It's like, Dani, you haven't used me that long that I got clogged up. What can I say? I can relate. That was very inappropriate for the record. So I'm just going to take a little bit. This is one of those products where like a little tiny bit goes a very long way. It does have SPF. Oh, so anyway, I was telling you guys, I don't go to my P.O. box often. Right? So I go maybe twice a month, maybe. And that's when they call me and tell me they're going to send my packages back. And so the other day I was driving home and I decided to stop. And then a few days after that, I was in the neighborhood and I was like, oh, I might as well. I mean, I'm driving by my P.O. box anyway. So I drove by. So in a matter of like, I would say a week at the most, because I'm not sure when these arrived, I got these two amazing shirts. Like two amazing shirts. I was so excited. You would think like, oh, you already have one, but you get the second one, you're like, oh man, I got the second. I was like, yes! Yes! If one's dirty, I have another. So thank you, Donna and Desiree, for thinking about me. You guys are so thoughtful. So recently I posted a, ooh, what product should we use? I think I'm gonna go with just one for today because Thug Life, you know? I've been mixing so much stuff lately that I need to get a grip. And then I'm gonna use, this isn't good for the under eye, but I still kind of want to use it because Thug Life, you guys. Hello? Why am I so out of breath? Do you guys hear that? I'm like, apparently putting on primer is like quite the workout for me. This is the Sonia Kashuk concealer quad. I think it's called something like Top Secret whatever. What is it? Hidden Agenda concealer palette. Okay, I was close. I'm gonna take the darkest shade in here. I'm in the shade Light. I think there's 2 different shades. And what was I telling you guys? I need to focus. Oh yeah, I posted a vlog recently. So I posted a vlog, I called it Mommy Parole. So it's basically like on the weekends where I don't have my children at all and it's just me by myself, like Friday through Monday. Like what do I do? So I kind of had you guys follow me around to the dentist, you know, to get my hair cut, stuff like that. And I actually kind of did it too because I wanted to see how well you guys responded to like cooking videos, because I know as much as you guys ask me for cooking videos, it's a really small percentage of people that actually want to see that part. I did tell you guys, or you are familiar, that, you know, cooking is my background. That's what I used to teach. So it's kind of where my heart is. But again, this is a beauty channel. If you found me, it's because you like beauty products. If you stuck around, it's because you like beauty products. And so I feel like kind of just shoving cooking videos down your throat might not be well received right away. So it was kind of wetting my toes to see how well you guys would accept that part. And so many of you loved it. Not to mention that I kind of had a little bit of an emotional meltdown in that video concerning my dogs and their behavior, and your guys' outreach and like outpour of like love and support was so like impressive. I know I can count on you guys. I know I can talk to you guys. I know that most of us that watch this channel are because, you know, we're not professionals in the makeup industry, because we are maybe moms at home, or we have really busy schedules, or we're, you know, we're very devoted to other parts of our lives, and this is just kind of like our little release. So we have a really nice, fun community where we can have each other's backs. But like actually reading that, it felt so great. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that does not go by unnoticed, and I really appreciate, I just appreciate that support, you know, that constant support and reminder that you guys are here and that you're here with great hearts and great intentions, and you make me feel warm and fuzzy like my panda corn. So you guys want to hear some gossip? I feel like we've kind of gotten to the point where we can just full on just gossip about Dani's love life, because if you guys follow me on Snapchat on the weekends, you know I'm usually out and about trying to get myself out there. And most of the time what ends up happening, and this is kind of like, it's not embarrassing, I honestly don't know what the word is, but it's like, I guess it's a good thing, because I mean, friendships are better than like a romantic relationship, I feel, especially like at this point in my life. You know what I mean? Like if something's gonna naturally occur, it's gonna be because we're good friends. So you guys know I've been on Match for a while now, and a lot of times what ends up happening, or most of the time what ends up happening, is I get kind of like friend zoned with these guys, or I friend zone them. The funny thing is though, that they mostly do that to me. And I know that just sounds so bizarre, but I find it very interesting that I get friend zoned, because I mean, it's not like they're gonna take me to a sports bar anyway. Like, oh yeah, Dani, let's be friends because, you know, you like insert football team here. Like, I honestly don't even know anything about sports, you know? So it's always so weird how they go that angle. Or maybe they just don't want to say, oh, I'm not interested. Anyway, so I've made a lot of really good friends, which is cool. But then the other side of it is, there's like 3 types of guys that I run into. And this is where it's gonna get interesting, you guys. So we were talking about this, I think in a previous video. This is the Flower Beauty sponge. Remember you guys, I told you how awesome it is? Oh God, I love it. I love it, and I particularly love it with the One and Done from Urban Decay, which is kind of secretly why I didn't want to mix it with anything, because I just love these two together in combination. They just do this like beautiful skin-like finish, like actual skin-like finish. Not like, oh, it's light coverage and you can see your freckles. No, like it actually looks like your skin. And because I'm semi-tan right now, this is tan for me. Because I'm semi-tan right now, One and Done medium light is actually my perfect shade. So I don't need to mix it with anything because I'm a little tan. Did I say tan enough already? So anyway, besides the guys that friend zone me, what I run into are guys that like instantly want to marry me. You know, like 1 date, 2 dates, they're like, oh my God, you're gonna be my future wife. You know, I've even gotten messages where they're like, I love you, which is cute, but you know, I'm not opposed to getting married again, but I kind of am opposed to marrying a stranger. Plus living is nice. Yeah, so there's that kind of guy. So there's a guy that like instantly wants to wife you up. Then there's the guy that thinks he's on Tinder and just wants a hookup, which I have never been about. I mean, never. Like my parents raised me, I don't want to say raised me right because there is no right or wrong, but they definitely raised me very conservative. So there's those guys that think they're on Tinder. And then there's the guy that is, because I like to date older, they think that I need someone to take care of me financially. And so it's very like, oh yeah, weekend in Mexico. Oh, where do you want to go? Oh, do you want to go on a shopping spree? And I'm like, no, actually I don't. I couldn't even tell you 2 things that I want to get for myself right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. I kind of just want someone that's like very emotionally available. And I don't mean like sappy, because I can't do that like sappy emo stuff. I'm sorry. Again, for me, that's culturally like, you know, growing up, it's nice to talk about feelings, but I also don't want you to be like super emo. This is just like an attraction thing. You know what I mean? So I want someone that's like emotionally available, someone that's willing to learn and grow with me, someone that's funny, but most importantly, that's really intelligent. I love talking to intelligent people. You know, I love it. I'm pretty sure I'm not sapiosexual. If you've never heard that term before, it's people that are like physically attracted to, it's people that are attracted to, physically attracted to, I think, or rather it's a sexual attraction to people that are smart. So I'm almost sure that that's kind of a big portion of it for me. Why am I putting on so much product? Like, well, no, not a lot. I'm not putting on product. I just keep pushing it. Oh, Dani. Anyway, so that's what we're faced with right now, is those 3 guys. You know, the ones that are like, commitment, 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 come on, I want to lock down the Dani, the elusive Dani, or the, apparently we're on Tinder, let's just randomly hook up all the time because you're hot and I'm hot and let's just do it. And I'm like, no, thank you. And then the guy that's like, I want to be your daddy. I already have one of those, and it's not in that context. So that's kind of the struggle, the current struggle. The second struggle is kids. I feel like with women, once you decide you don't want any more kids, which that's me, I don't want any more kids. My 2 boys are my entire life. I swear I would lay down in front of a Mack truck for them and just sign over my life for them to be happy and healthy or whatever. They're my whole universe. But that's it. I don't want any more. If you have kids, that's awesome. You know, if I meet someone with their own kids, great. You know what the implications are about being a parent. You know the struggle, you know what comes along with the territory, right? So it's great. I don't mind if someone has kids. What I do mind is someone that thinks that they can convince you that you'll want kids in the future. You know, like, are you sure you don't want kids? Yes, I'm positive. What if you meet the love of your life? Wouldn't you want to give him a child? No, I would not. I do not want any more kids. I love mine to death, but I am done being a new mother. You know, I want to just devote my life to my kids now. I don't want any more children. I don't want to split my time up with any more humans or any more life. Actually, like any more life at all. I mean, I have 4 dogs. I have a full-time business to run. Throw in a man into the mix. I mean, that's a lot. Not to mention that if he already has kids of his own, could you imagine his own kids and then trying to add like your combo kid in there? No way, no way. I know you guys are going to have opinions on this. Like, oh, well, I thought that and then I met him and then I gave him a baby. I just don't, you know, I don't. I love being a mom, and I looked forward to it since I was a child, but I don't enjoy being pregnant. I don't enjoy having little infant. You know, I can't do it again. I can't. The thought gives me anxiety. I know you're judging me, you guys. So yeah, definitely. Is someone here? What's going on out there? Yeah, so definitely the thought of having any more children literally like almost gives me nausea. It's like almost nausea inducing. And so I kind of got to the point where I had to put on my profile. You guys, I'm such a brat. This is literally what I put on my profile, and I know it's not going to be well received. But I just hate for people to waste time. You know, I feel like once you get to a certain point in life where you've been married, where you've had your kids, where you're looking for love and companionship, you don't want to settle, and you don't want to be vague, and you don't want to waste time and then down the road realize that you really could have, you know, spoken about this at the beginning. What did I put? I said, no, I don't want any more kids. No, I will not even consider it. Yes, even if you're the love of my life. Yes, it is a deal breaker. Let's not waste each other's time, okay? They're totally gonna think I'm like a moody Latina. That's fine. They're entitled to their opinion, right? Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose. I kind of wanted to use the Cover FX one because I haven't used that in a while, but I had already taken this out, so there's that. YOLO, right, you guys? Okay, now we're going to, actually I'm gonna put on some chapstick because my lips are looking a little extra raisiny today. Yeah, a lot raisiny today. Look at that. Someone the other day was like, Dani, you don't have a big mouth. You need to stop saying that. Your lips are medium. I was like, oh, okay, can I have a medium set of lips? Whatever. I thought it was funny. So, do you guys want to know more tea? I feel like I need more girlfriends. One of my good friends, Allison, just had a baby girl. And she's, you know, doing the whole postpartum thing, which is awful. So I definitely don't want to be in her shoes. But I also don't want to bother her with like my gossip. Like, oh, let's talk girl stuff. And she's like at home with a brand new baby, you know, like I'd feel kind of like a dick. And then my poor Sam is, you know, still trying to figure out that perfect balance with her new job at work and stuff like that. So I still feel a little awkward talking to my mom about like, oh yeah, I went on a date, you know. She's super cool about it, for the record. Remember telling me I needed to dress less mom, more sexy? So my mom would be super cool about it, but I don't know, I just feel a little weird. Oh my god, I have the biggest blemish on my brow. It's the worst. Do you guys like when you get a pimple on your eyebrow? Isn't it awful? I swear, it's like punishment. Punishment. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of miss that like girl talk. I do have a friend, her name's Paola, but again, she is a young mom. She has 3 little kids, and she's a full-time nursing student. So it's not like I could be like, oh hey, what's up, Paola? Let me burden you with like my dating stories, because you know I'm a selfish jerk. So you guys just have to listen to me. Sorry. Yeah, man, I don't know. I went on a date with this guy the other day. Girl talk, okay? Get your coffee or your cocktail or whatever you're drinking. If you're like me, you have your beer. I went on this date with this guy, and this guy is like the perfect dude, right? Literally the perfect man. Tall, handsome, he works out, super successful, very smart, funny. He laughs like me, where like you're out in public and his laugh is like centaurian, like it is loud because it's an authentic laugh. But man, you can't be boring. I feel kind of mean saying that. Like, do you guys think that eventually, like, that's something that you can learn to I feel like I'm talking crap about people. Do you think they watch my videos? Maybe I should edit this part out of my video. Oh no. Yeah, do you think that's something that you could get used to? Like, I thought maybe it could be a situation where like it kind of balances out my personality, you know, because I'm kind of like, woo, out there kind of crazy. Are my eyebrows straight? They're not. Oh man. You know, because my personality is kind of out there. So I thought, okay, well maybe it'll be a good balance. But I mean, if experience hasn't taught me anything, opposite personalities definitely don't always mean it's like a shoo-in. So I don't know. I kind of had this talk with Sam, not a few days ago, like, you know, the last opportunity we had to speak because we're both super busy. I just told her, I said, I don't know, I just feel like this time around, I don't want to mess up. I want to make good choices. But at the same time, I waste so much time thinking, what is that person going to think? Am I going to hurt someone's feelings? You know, how is that going to do? Like, I put everyone's thoughts and considerations and feelings ahead of mine, and then at the end of the day, I just forget about what actually matters, which is what makes me happy, you know? And I know making other people happy is what makes me the most happy, or what makes me the happiest. ESL moment. Making other people is what makes me the, making other people happy makes me the happiest. Helping other people makes me feel the most useful. I think that's probably why I got into teaching and really enjoyed it. And I feel like I get that with YouTube. You know, I feel like I'm sort of teaching, even though it's not my area of expertise or whatever, it's just what I like. I feel like I still get that little emotional connection or gratification of sharing with you guys. And so, I was telling Sam, I was like, I don't know, I don't want to compromise, but I also don't want to turn into this like self-righteous, selfish, oh, I'm just going to think about me and I'm going to put myself first and I'm just be on a quest for love. I just feel like things are just going to happen naturally. I need to stop overthinking it. I need to stop, you know, overanalyzing things. But it's hard because sometimes you meet guys that like automatically want to like trap you. What's the word I'm looking for? They automatically want to like, not necessarily wife you up, but almost, you know what I mean? And they just kind of like restrict you or kind of cloud you up, and then you get a little scared because, well, for me, it's not like, oh, I'm scared of commitment. I've never been scared of commitment. For me, it's more, I'm scared to, I don't want to hurt anyone, especially because I was pressured into making a decision. You know, I want it to be the right decision, so I want to take my time. I feel like this is the most like intimate and personal that I've gotten with you guys. But at the same time, I feel like this is a new area for me, or this is a new time in my life where I'm kind of excited and I kind of want to share. You know, it's like an adventure. Like every week is a different adventure. So let's try some new products. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter Palette. Okay, if Urban Decay hasn't learned anything from their Runaway palette, or what was it called? Runway palette, something like that. It had like the lip gloss inside, the lip gloss, the lip liner, and a couple eyeshadows. It didn't do very well. It got clearanced out, and I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. I feel like this might be headed that way because it has that like kitschy sort of gimmicky palette type. The concept is brilliant, but I'm just gonna speak from my own experience. I don't use cream contouring products. I feel like cream contouring is not something that I like. It's not something that I'm ever going to do. It's not something that I'm ever going to try because it's theater and I'm just not about that life. Now, this packaging is amazing in the way that it is done. So it's like a beautiful rectangle. You open it up and you have the powders on top. You have a full-size mirror on the bottom, and then when you flip the cover, it's another full-size mirror and then the cream products. So this might be handy for a very small community of beauty lovers. But if you guys are like me, let me know in the comments where you're like, cream contouring, what? No, thank you. That's kind of like where I am. So I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade here because, I mean, I am tan right now. Well, I'm not that tan. And I'm just going to, holy, wow, that's darker than I expected. Wow! Can we talk about that? Man! That's really dark. That doesn't even look that dark. What am I gonna do? Holy moly, now I look like I rolled around in a vat of brownies. Oh man, okay, let's fix this. If we need to fix it, we do have like this translucent type looking powder in here, which I thought was kind of nice. A lot of these palettes have that translucent shade, but it's not a good one or one that I could actually use. This one looks pretty nice. Look how soft it is too. That would be really cool for like setting the under eye. Okay, so that blended out really nicely. So maybe that's why it's so dark. So it gives you that liberty to like buff it out. Buff it out, buff it out. Okay, I can get on that. That's kind of nice, right? Okay, where's my powder brush? So then we're gonna do the powder, and then I'm gonna go into this palette from the Jean-Michel Basquiat collab. The packaging on all this stuff is so beautiful. It has like canvas, like art canvas packaging. And there's this collab palette. Well, there's a lot of products in the collaboration. I kind of want to use this hot pink here. but I'm also kind of scared to use it. So we're gonna fight our fear, and we're gonna go into X-rated. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Pray for me, you guys. Well, there you go. It's pretty pink, but it's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. That is really pretty. Okay, let's do it again. It's so pretty. I'm gonna do it on the other side. I like this palette, actually. I really like this palette. Because considering how light complected I am, even though the shades are pretty deep, it works for me. So this was a good selection of colors for sure. I am failing you guys though, because whenever I put on blush, it's when I start talking about like a really important topic. Do you guys remember? Every get ready with me. If you forward to the blush part, we're talking about something meaty and juicy. But I feel like today I probably just couldn't keep it in any longer, and I just blurted it out at the beginning. Dating is hard. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. So my BFF Sam called me, and I may have just jumped on the phone for like 2 hours. Yellow. I don't remember what we were talking about, but I didn't do anything on my face, so we could keep it totally legit, 100, authentic, etc., etc. What I'm going to do right now is move on to eyes, and I'm not going to do highlighter because that usually makes me mess up. Like what I'll do is I'll put on highlighter, then do my eyes, and then I have to like blend out underneath my eyes if I have fallout, and then it's catastrophic, you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting on a lot of extra powder in case I have fallout, because I want to do like a dark purple / pink eye look. And I don't know if I'm gonna make a mess or not, so I guess pray for me. It's literally what I always beg you guys to do for me. I want to do like a pink eye look, so I should probably be prepared with my brushes, right? Okay. Same brushes we always use, Delium Tool 778, and we're going to use the palettes that also come in this collaboration with Jean-Michel Basquiat. Why do I say it like that? Like, you know, because I think it might make more sense. I don't know. So we're going to take this beautiful light pink shade. It's called Studio, and that's going to go as a brow bone highlight. I'm using the Veramona color switch to clean off my dirty brush from the other day. I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is from another one of the palettes. What I'm thinking is like a purple lid and then pink transition or pink crease. That's what I'm thinking. Am I going to be able to properly execute it? Who knows? Because you guys know I'm not a professional, and I can imagine whatever the heck I want in my mind. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, right? So I'm gonna take this color right here. It's called 1960, and I'm gonna put that as my transition shade. And I just thought that maybe if I drop that neutral one first, it would be a little bit more forgiving. You know, it wouldn't be as intense hot pink. But if it is, I mean, it's no big deal. We could always just like blend it out. So we're gonna layer that on top. And then I want to do a really dark purple on the lid, like really dark, dark, dark. It's almost a black. And then a light purple, or like a bright, like Barney purple on the crease. That's the plan. Are we gonna do it? I don't know. The color that we're gonna take is called Pseudonym. That's this shade right here. I'm convinced it's like a purple. It could very well be like a navy or even a black, but pray for me, you guys. We're gonna put that on the lid, and we're just going to put it on lightly. Nothing too crazy, cause it's looking black. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. I'm full of ideas. I'm not a quitter, you guys. I'm not a quitter. Now the other side. Then I'm going to take, I promise you we're gonna make it work. Then I'm going to take a blending brush. This is MAC 217 and this beautiful purple shade right here. And it's called Neo. And that's gonna go on the crease, but sort of the lid as well. So kind of like where this blank spot is. Honestly, you guys, this better work out. This might turn into one of those like micellar water breaks where I'm like, well, you know, maybe we just need to take a little micellar water and rinse my entire eyelid. Now we're going to do the same to the other eye. And what I'm doing is I'm primarily focusing the color on the top of my lid and then blending up. Like, remember when we were talking about doing the one eyeshadow color eyeshadow looks? You start like on the lid and then you kind of blend your way up. That's kind of what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm actually really showing, like if the colors are actually really coming through. You know what I mean? Like the purple and the pink. I don't know if they're actually translating. I like it. I mean, it kind of looks like a bruised plum. You know, like the combination looks like a bruised plum almost, and it looks like a blended out eyeliner. Like when you do eyeliner with eyeshadow. So I can get with that. Then go back in with 1960, that's that hot pink color. We're gonna kind of intensify it just a little bit so you really get that pop of pink, because I feel like it got lost. It's important too because it matches the blush really well, which I like. I totally look like I'm going to an 80s party, don't I? Well, that's okay. I mean, it's only Sunday at like 1 o'clock, so Target could always use a little pink. Now I'm gonna go in with that same little blending brush and the color Pseudonym, the really dark one, and I'm going to concentrate it on the lower part of the lid, just to kind of deepen up this area, because I kind of want to be lazy with my mascara today. It's kind of a trick, you guys. If you do like really dark eyeshadow, you don't even have to worry about having like really nice lashes, because you can't see them that well anyway. I learned that from this makeup artist named Dani, which was really, really sweet and nice when I went to New York once. I feel like it doesn't look very blended, right? I'm having trouble with that color Pseudonym. It's not a very blendy friendly color. Blendy friendly. We should put that on a mug. Blendy friendly. Okay, now I'm going to do mascara, and I don't think I'm going to bore you with that. I'm still trying to use up this mascara from Maybelline. Remember I told you guys I wanted to like use it up so I can toss it? I think I'm like secretly liking it. I think it's one of those mascaras where I'm like, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, and then I just keep using it, and I'm like, wait, do you really? Because if you really hated it, you wouldn't be using it all the time. I don't know what I'm going to do for the lower lash line, because I feel like if I do purple, it's going to be too much of a nighttime type look, and I don't want to do that. I mean, it's already pretty. Yeah. But if I do pink, it's going to look, you know, sore or painful or like I cried. So I'm having a moment of conflict. What should I do on the lower lash line? Every time I try to do the lower lash line too, I just make it smoky. Let's just be honest. I just blow it out and I make it smoky, and then that's it. And you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my top lash mascara, and by the time I finish, I should have made a decision. Okay, so I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for my life. No, my lower lash line, but I do have to take off all this excess powder before it gets on my beautiful mascara lashes. Man, that's a lot of powder, Dani. They should make loose powder cheaper, considering how much of it we just fluff off. Have I even been in frame? Sorry, guys. Let's get our life together, shall we? Does that sound like a good idea? It sounds like we can jump on board with that, getting Dani's life together. Okay, lower lash line. How about I start with black in the tight line. Ooh, almost ruined my mascara. So we'll do black in the tight line. I wonder if some like guys that watch these videos have ever stumbled upon like the segment where you're doing like the eyeliner in the tight line, and like how they react to it, because it almost seems a little torturous, right? Like, oh my god, you're like poking your eyeball. It's literally what it looks like. I mean, you're not. It kind of feels like that though. I wonder if we should do like one of those BuzzFeed videos where they sit a bunch of guys in front and they show them clips of like tight lining, their reactions, like what they look like. I'm going to take that same color. This is an LA Glide pencil from LA Girl. Is it LA Glide or Glide? LA Glide Gel Liner. I think I've called them Glide On for years now, and they're not even called that. And then I guess I could do that transition color. Would that even make sense? Should I even do anything down there? Let's see. Do you guys talk to yourselves like that, like I do? Because even when I'm not filming, I'm like, should I do that? Should I? What, does that sound like a good idea? Let's try. So it's just not so like stark concealer looking down here, you know? Does that even make a difference? So I smudged one side, I didn't smudge the other. That didn't make sense. So let's try and fix this issue. It literally looks like I just fell asleep with my eyes like half open and your eyes get watery. Do you guys ever do that? And then like the bottom lash line smears. That's kind of what it looks like, but that's all right. Let's just roll with it, you guys. Let's roll with it. And then we're gonna do mascara on the lower lashes. I love doing mascara on the lower lashes. I never used to. I used to just do top lash mascara when I would go to work and everything. And then I just started, and I feel like it's so cute. They make you look like you have doll eyes. You know, like dolls that have the those really beautiful, like big giant round eyes. So we'll do that, lower lashes. I guess we can do highlighter right now that I have you guys close so you can see how this looks. This is the same palette that I was using, but the first color here is an actual highlighter. So let's see how that, ooh, that's really pretty. Look at that. You see that? Ooh, I like that. That's really pretty. It goes really well with that pink blush that I decided to use, you know? Oh, that's beautiful. You can see that side better. Yeah, good job, Urban Decay. I wonder if they sell that on its own. I should probably know this. Probably know this by now. Light bulb status, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph the Highlighted Reindeer, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so there's highlighter. Then I'm gonna do mascara on my lower lashes. It's right here, mascara on my lower lashes, and I don't need to do that on camera. All right, last thing is lips, and for lips, I wanna do, you know, we already took it here. So we might as well keep it going, right? I'm going to take a lip liner from Urban Decay called Firebird. Is this Firebird? No, Big Bang. Big Bang. And I'm going to kind of lightly, I don't know if lightly is even the word. I'm just going to kind of frame my lips. And Big Bang is a hot pink, a metallic hot pink. And I'm only gonna do the Cupid's bow and the bottom curve of the bottom lip. Then, I know it looks kind of weird, but I feel like when you do lip liner, like a lighter lip liner than the actual color on the outer edges, it looks a little weird. And then I'm gonna take one of these I've never used these before. I literally just picked it up and I had this brilliant idea that this would work. So this is a Smashbox Be Legendary Liquid Metal in Foiled Brat. That kind of sounds like me. And I'm going to fill in my lips. So what do we think? I kind of need to try all of these colors. I actually remembered that I had these because my mom calls me and she goes, hey Dani, do you have those new Smashbox metallic whatevers? I was like, yeah, I'm sure I have them somewhere. I just haven't even opened them. So I was thinking about her this morning. Wow. That's all I gotta say about that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed finding a little gossip about my life. I hope it was entertaining. And I really hope that when I edit this video, it's not like 73 hours long, because that's kind of what we've been going. It's kind of what we've been doing lately, and it's kind of long. And lastly, I want to thank Desiree and Donna for this amazing shirt. I love it so much. Kind of excited I have two, I'm not gonna lie. It's It's really cute, isn't it? Look at Chubby Panda. Chubby Panda, look at his little trunky tail. That's my favorite part. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the products that I use will be listed and linked in the description box below, like always. And you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys. Get back to him. Want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Want to say hi to everybody? Want to say hi? Say bye, everybody. Say bye. Thanks for having a coffee break with me. I was here the whole time. You just couldn't see me because I'm so little. No.